Ever since I was a young girl, I have loved fishing and have spent a good chunk of my time fishing by the lakes. After I moved to my current home, I found a bike path that led up to a little area that is part of Jordan Lake, just out of Chatham County, and I have spent a good chunk of my time sitting by the lake and enjoying the beautiful view as it is a nice getaway for me. One thing that became very apparent to me was the amount of trash and pollution that had been left on the shores by people who visit during the week, and it astounded me on the extreme amount of it, and I knew that I had to take action sooner or later before this place just gets become a dump. Over the course of cleaning up this area, I have found a numerous amount of random things, including drugs, knives, alcohol, condoms, couches, cigarettes, and glass. The first thing I wanted to do was a pre-cleanup, and so the weekend we got the assignment, I went out to the lake and did a quick estimate of what we were dealing with, and I got some good video footage. The next thing I did was reach out to the 86I Anti-Litter campaign requesting help, as which they do give out volunteers and help support cleanups like this. So I wrote a nice email and to see what they got back to me with. The next thing I did was I spent some time designing a poster, which was to be held as a volunteer lake cleanup that I put out all over the school. I made about 20 posters, and I just asked for volunteers with the address because I wanted to organize a little cleanup for it. Unfortunately, I got an email back saying that all they could do was just provide me with a trash pickup cleanup kit, which they never did after I sent in a request for one. Never got back from them, but it was worth a shot. I still had my trash cleanup a couple days later. But yeah. Now, I knew as much as the trash cleanup would help, I also knew that it was not going to be a long-term solution. So I reached out to the North Carolina Division of Parks and Recreation on concern of this specific area to wonder if they could implement and put in trash cans so that people could have a place to carefully discard of their trash. Just hold it like that. All right, so it is the 26th, right? Okay, it's the 26th. I'm out here before the trash cleanup with my mom. We're gonna do some pre-cleanup, some photos, and hopefully some people will start to show up. So this was the day of the trash cleanup that I organized. Unfortunately, no one really showed up except for one of my close friends, Jaden, and it really meant a lot to me just to have one person, especially my friend, to come out and support me. I thought that was very sweet of him. But we spent about 2 hours cleaning up trash. We found so much random stuff. We were able to grab a lot of stuff that was hidden away with tools, and picked up so much fishing lures and lines and ropes. And we spotted a burnt out, like caught on fire, burnt lawnmower and a kid's bike for some reason. But we took as much as we could. But it was a very successful trash cleanup, and I loved it. All right, Jaden, what are you grabbing? Jaden.
Yes?
What are you grabbing?
A large gallon bottle of Kirkland purified water.
Alright, and this is the remains of a lawnmower that was left that we're gonna torch. And we also got a utility use, what is it called? A fan? Yeah, fan. Gotta blur that out. So what do you think is so far about the trash cleanup? Like, what are your reactions to all that this has been left?
Well, I'm quite disappointed
Yeah.
that people are not respecting the lake and the environment in general.
Yeah.
This is what people who drink alcohol are like.
Okay. So we were able to get about 10 bags full of trash just from this small area, as long as a utility fan that had been crushed up and some wires that we were able to throw on top in the back of the trunk. But it was a very good cleanup. We got as much as we could. Jaden, what was your overall experience with helping with the trash cleanup?
Well, it was quite pleasant, I'll say that. It makes me a little angry to see all the trash, but now I feel better that it's all gone.
Thank you.